back to another lesson, another Stone Temple Pilots lesson, which was requested by these lovely patrons. These ones are going down an absolute storm. I don't know why, but they seem to be super popular, so we'll keep cranking them out. Let's dive in and have a look. So we're in standard tuning and we're going for the Friedman BEOD with these settings. Just a really brilliant, versatile pedal. It's great for all this sort of stuff. Tone sounds like this. You're going to need enough gain to be able to get that, to get those natural harmonics sounding out, okay? So make sure that that works. If you've got enough gain for that, you're good. First riff goes like this. Now, what are we doing there? You're going to need to stretch a little bit. So I've got my thumb all the way back here, right? Because that's quite a stretch, right? So it's a bit of a... If you can play that, then your thumb's in the right place. But for the first part, you're going to play the open E and then 2 double stops. That's the 7th fret on the E and the A. And another open E, right? 6, 7 there, but you give it a little bit of vibrato. Then open E. A5. And that's where you need to shift down, because you're playing the 3rd fret and the 7th fret there, right? And you hold that little finger there where it is, right? Because you're going to play 3, 3, 5, 3, 0. But with the 7th fret. So very slowly. Into speed. Next riff is an F sharp power chord, but you're going to use some movement on the low E, right? You're going to alternate between the open and 2nd fret while you're still holding the 4th frets on the A and D strings. And there's also some, so what I think Dean does is a combination of muting with his left hand and a little bit of palm muting with his right, okay? Okay, so you're just lightly covering the strings there. If you do it without the light palm muting on your right hand, you're going to get some natural harmonics sounding out, which you might not want to happen just yet. So, that riff goes. And then back around into that next riff, right? So you're playing that same riff 4 times round. But the 3rd time, you do that in place of... So nothing changes in terms of rhythm, it's just all 8th notes. So let's slow that down, we're going to play. That's pretty straightforward. Then you get 4 whacks, and then... Same phrase that you played before, just with 1 whack, okay? So that whole bit again. Then this one hangs over into the next bar, right? All right, and then you're into that 3rd one, which goes... Now, all you're doing there, and this may take a little bit of practice, is you're just lightly covering. would start around the 4th fret, and you're going to slide your finger. Again, I'm just lightly touching the strings, right? I'm not fretting them against the fretboard. And basically, that's what you want to aim for, right? So 4th fret, 3rd fret, in the middle between the 2nd and 3rd, and then over the 2nd, right? If you go too far, it's super difficult to get anything happening around here. All right, but here, 2nd fret, nice and loud. Right, and you just want to hit 4. Later on in the tune, he reverses it and plays it the other way around. Right, but you need to do it in context, so it'll be like that. That probably is the only tricky bit of this riff, really, because you've got to go from fretting a note to playing that really lightly. So it's just, you know, a difference in pressure applied to the fretboard, really. And again, so I would probably use my 1st finger for the one running that way, and I would use my 3rd finger for the one going down the neck. Okay, and the last time you just play this. You do a little slide. It goes about up to the 14th fret or so on for the last beat, right? And then you're into back into that. Then it goes around those whole 2 sections again. Now, when you're coming out of the this riff, the verse riff, the 2nd time, you go into the chorus and it comes in on the 4 and, okay? So you're going to play. And then back into that, right? So the chorus is super simple. So you've got a B to an A to a D5 with A in the bass. And then A, B again. So A is really a passing chord between B and D with A in the bass, right? Like that, right? So that's where the accents of the chords changing come in, but there are a few other bits in between. So sometimes you let it ring out. But what I've tabbed out is what he plays for the most part, which is 2, 3, 4. Which is easier to learn, and then you can mix it up as you wish, right? So it's 1, 2, 3, change D. 2, 3, change B, 2, 3, change D, right? And on the 4th time, you're just going to hang on the A. So that at the end, right? And then back around. There's only one more riff, and that is the middle 8 part, which is kind of kooky. It took me a while to figure this out. On the album version, there is a clean part that plays. So live, what he plays is this. And sometimes he'll play some little palm muty stuff as well, right? But you're basically going to play an E7. So it's basically a C shape at the 7th fret, but you're going to have your little finger on the 7th fret on the G, right? And you can let the open E ring out as well. So you're going to play 3 of them. Move it up 2 frets. Move it up 2 frets. And then you switch over to an octave, I think is what he's playing. Play 7 of those, and then you go to this diminished chord, which is 13, 14, 15. And you play. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, that's the rhythm. And then back around. So that was it, all the parts that you need to learn this bad boy. See you again soon. Cheers, bye-bye.